Hello, welcome back to Bottom. My name is Beast, and today I'm fucking unapologetic about the fact that, I don't know how long I'll be recording today because it is 11:30. Got distracted. Sorry, found new manga to read, and yeah. Anyways, let's not waste time getting in the way. Repeat yourself. After having left the dorm and walking a little under 30 minutes, we arrived at the beach. Not yet. It's gonna be a little bit longer. She throws her arms in the air and makes a mad dash towards the ocean. Bursting with excitement, she frolics about, leaving footprints in the sand. Without even stopping, she turns back and looks at me. Whoa, look at you. Look where you're going, you're gonna... Exactly. Hurt yourself, but I guess there's no use warning you now. She rolls around agonizingly. Suzu runs over and lifts her up. There's a port city, so she should be more than used to seeing the ocean. Flashes a smile that's almost blindingly pure. Yeah, her purity is blight upon your sin-filled heart. Oh hey, she's out of the house. Kyo tilts her Japanese-style umbrella, which she holds in place of a parasol. Classic. Anyways. Her gloominess causes her to appear even more stony-faced than usual. Well, out of the way, I'm happy you came out of your room to join us, Kyo. What is it? Let's not do that. It's not beach season, so this is probably what's like every day. She surveys the area in front of us. Oh. You kind of tug on my sleeve from behind and turn around. Yeah? What? Also, that's a very nice casual outfit. I gaze up at the sky. You know, Kana, there's something I often think. You and I live in entirely different dimensions. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're finally able to see things for what they are, Ayumi. That's great. Yeah. At the rate you're going, you'll be Prime Minister by this time next year. We share a bit of a chuckle.
やってないで。早くパラソル立てて。
Sorry. I'm putting down the things I've been carrying it on my parasol with a click and stick it into the sand. There we go. View's great. Plus, we got the best spot on the beach. What more can you ask for?
こんなガラガラ状態じゃ別に場所取りも何もないけど。
Shut up. Don't need to be a buzzkill.
よし、それじゃ私たちは水着に着替えてこようか。
Scott's offers a salute.
ラジャリマスタです。そういうわけで、ゆうくん、荷物番よろしくね。
Sure.
覗くなよ。
I wasn't there.
とか言いながら、私は別に覗かれてもいいけどね。
She grins maliciously at me.
あれ、まさかその気になったりするの？
Of course not.
ごめんなさい、お兄さん。
Scott looks at me with a frown.
お兄さんにお見せできるほどまだ私の脅威はちんまいままですって。
There's gonna be a problem around, isn't it? Like, MC's like, I like you, get it into your brain, and she's just over there, but my boobie's small! Look, a girl's worth isn't decided solely by the size of her boobies. What on earth am I even saying?
いいから早く着替えていきましょう。こんなことしてたら日が暮れちゃう。
Everybody, me excluded, wanders off to the changing rooms located in the corner of the beach. Actually, wait, everyone, are you moved too? Huh. Really taking their time. Okay, I'm wearing my trunks, I need my pants, so all I need to do to change it to my swimsuit was take my pants off.
女の子は男の子みたいに簡単にはいかないんだ。
Yeah, it makes me feel a little lucky. Flip down onto the beach towel and peer out the big blue sky beyond the parasol. I'm so tired. Feeling the warm sunlight hitting my skin is so pleasant that I begin dozing off.
お、着替えが終わったみたいだぞ。
This looks way funnier than it should be. I rise to my feet.
お待たせ。
Predictable. All good.
どう？
He strikes an odd pose
似合っ
to
て
me.
る？
Yes. You're asking me that?
そうそう。
Guess you could say that that's killer look. I still don't trust her, by the way. I hear her praisingly.
なんだよ。
Huh?
そんな舐め回すようなやらしい目で見られちゃうと、お姉さん不覚にもドキドキしちゃうんだけど。
That was my intention.
ひどい。そんなきっぱり否定しなくてもいいのに。
She hangs her head crestfallen, only to lift it back up and break into a cheeky
さて
grin.
は、ゆうくん。
What truth?
私のことを思ってたより胸が大きいって考えてたな。
No, I wasn't. I averted my eyes in a panic.
もしかして図星だったり。へえ。
Shinko eyes me with contempt.
女の子は胸のサイズが全てじゃないんじゃなかったのか？
Yes, but they sure are a huge plus.
どうしたの？そんな悶絶するほどこの水着似合ってる？
She strikes another bizarre pose for me. You do look good in it.
気痩せするタイプなんだよね、私。
So really?
今もなぜだか成長止まんないし。
I noticed Mio standing behind Suzu, petting her more modestly sized breasts dejectedly. There's a clear look of dissatisfaction on her face. You look good too, Mio. Is that the one you bought the other day when you went shopping?
そう、
She nods, but still frowning.
ありがとう。
After that curt reply, she looks the other way. Really wish I knew how to better compliment girls. Feel something prodding on my back.
全裸。
No, you're not. Are you kidding? Yes. I hurriedly cover my eyes. She's what the hell? Are you seriously naked? Really? This isn't some joke? Are you out of your mind?
違うの。嘘だよ。よく見てよ。 肌色の水着なの。
That's a white.
ちょっと
You're not naked.
露出度高いけど。
Slowly open my eyes. Oh, yeah, that's a white swimsuit. The color is white, not the skin color. He's clad in a white school swimsuit. Pale skin so it blends in with fabric color, so I mistakenly thought that she was actually naked at first. No, there's a clear fucking differentiate. There's a clear fucking difference between the tone of her skin and the tone of the goddamn swimsuit. If they really wanted to bring across the whole like she's pale thing, they should have actually made her paler than the other characters and, you know, have her skin color somewhat mesh with the swimsuit. Like, have there still be a difference, but have it not be as noticeable. Suppose she is right, it is a skin color swimsuit. You popped up out of nowhere and announced you were naked, so I seriously panicked for a moment there. That being said, though, high school swimsuit's one of the least revealing types out there. I suppose it is for someone like her who never gets much exposure to sunlight.
期待した？
He smiles at me.
禁断の兄弟愛に目覚めちゃったりもする？
No, and I will never. No. I heave a sigh. We're not even related, Kyo.
うわー、皆さんすごいです。綺麗な水着を完璧に着こなせています。憧れちゃいます、私。
Look good toots, Kasa.
でも私みたいな幼児体験がこんな可愛い水着を着ても貧相なことこの上ないというか。
Maybe so, but I think the look suits you.
マニアックだな、ゆうくんは。
Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. It's pronounced pedo. It's pronounced pedo.
それは自分の思考を認めたということ？
How did you come to that conclusion? Honestly, I've been falsely accused. It's been false accusation after false accusation from her today.
私はどうでしょうか。
Kind of fishes around bashfully.
似合っていますでしょうか。
Give a small nod. You look good? Her eyes twitch in disbelief.
それだけですか？
Not particularly, no.
なんだか私だけ感想が適当です。
I was being sincere, I promise. She has her hair done up in twin braids, just like she has it during school. There's a bit of a belated comment, but I actually really like this hairstyle on her. Combination of it with the swimsuit is quite nice, also.
はい、なんでしょうか、今更とは。
Never mind. I turned my face away, just talking to myself.
なんですか？何が言いたかったんですか？すっごく気になりますよ。
Just forget it said anything. Wipe it clean from your memory.
あ、わかりました。ユマさんの言いたいこと。
Huh?
ここから。
Kind of runs around an area of the beach, forming a circle before running to her start point and closing it.
ここらあたりが寝室ですか？
Yep. Fucking knew it. Where's Ayumu? Ignoring Kana, who's wandered off into her own little dimension, I searched the beachside for our missing friend.
ああ、子供部屋を忘れていました。私としたことがうっかりです。でも、それは子供を何人作る予定かで変わってきますよね。
Is he not done changing?
私たちとは更衣室が別だからちょっとよくわからない。大丈夫ですよ。心配しなくても私たちちゃんと子宝に恵まれますから。
I sure hope nothing happened to him.
お願いします。
He begins to cling tightly to my bag.
確かに歩夢さんのことは心配ですけど、でも無視はやめてください。泣いちゃいそうです。
Look, if you want me to talk to you, don't talk about something that makes me want to ignore you.
それにしても時間がかかってるみたいだね。どうしたんだろう。何かトラブルでもあったのかな。
You think he did?
もしかしたらね。だって 着替えくらいでこんな時間がかかるっていうのもさ。
That suggestion causes fear to bubble up inside me. I scour the area, but I can't find anybody besides us. However, there could have been some person with bad intentions loitering around the changing rooms. Maybe I ought to go check him and make sure he's okay. As a thought comes to mind, however. I hear his voice from behind me. Turn around. Yeah, there we are. There you are. We're starting to get... I begin to speak, but abruptly stop mid-sentence. After he comes into full view, I find myself at a loss for words. Wow. He's just wearing a shirt. What if the shirt is literally just like an edited sprite? Because in actuality, this man actually just showed up in fucking swim boxers. But because there's jokes about like, he looks like a girl, the fucking all ages version is like, we can't show him shirtless. That's gonna get us into trouble. Wow. Huh? Oh, gotcha. Can't help but stare. His t-shirt is a bit of a large size and extends down to his knees. The skin from his bare legs peeking out below the shirt is a porcelain white. Please, stop. Behave yourself. That's starting to make me feel funny.
Nani?
No, nothing. You said you're wearing the t-shirt to keep yourself from getting sunburned, right? Yeah. Aside from now makes me think one thing. Almost looks like a girl. Though I'd never in 100 years dare to admit that to him. Almost as though my gaze is inspiring discomfort in me. He starts to frown anxiously. What? Oh, no, not at all. You look fine. Great even, I promise. Yeah, clearly. I don't know why I keep like just doing this. Sheer boredom, probably. Now, not that I can really comment, seeing as his swim trunks hidden beneath his large t-shirt. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I should be complimenting a guy on something like this in the first place. However, he smiles in relief regardless. You're welcome. And I'm smiling back at him. I just feel better now. What? Again, Ayumu is not a man. I do not fucking trust them. Here's the thing: if he actually showed up shirtless or something, I would have believed in moon trunks. I would have believed that he was a man. But no, they felt the need to like not show off his naked upper body. So clearly, he's a fucking girl. Or at the very least, you cannot prove that he isn't a girl. Why is all? But if you can tell that this is a bit of an older VN because, yeah, that's a yikes. Man might be interested in other men. Immediately act creeped out. That's not good in today's day and age. Falls subject to an unrelenting barrage of criticism. But hold on, I think you're all heavily misunderstanding the situation here. Oh no, she's into it. Kyo is panting rather heavily, and I won't ask why. As they say, ignorance is bliss. Now that everyone is back in their now everyone is back in their swimwear, and my press up again, we sit down to eat meals, lunches. It's about enough food for me. I think I'll go for a swim. Peek out from under the parasol. Silhouettes line this beach side spreading about. They've all gone out there ahead of me and seem to be enjoying the beach in their own different ways. I mean, we've already essentially decided that we'll do Tsukasa first. So, actually, funnily enough, you can't go visit Suzu. That's interesting. Anyways, Tsukasa. So yeah, that convinces me that maybe Suzu is the path to the true route. Then, like, you have to continuously investigate Suzu, and then for this choice, you suddenly have the option of going to Suzu after you beat all the routes. Who knows? Gasa, what are you doing? Find her sitting at the water's edge, holding her knees. You're sitting here by yourself for. Aren't you gonna swim?
お兄さん。
He stares off into the horizon.
私はまたしてもやらかしてしまいました。
What is it this time? What you do this time?
はい。実はキャップを忘れてきてしまいまして。
Yep, swimming cap.
体育の授業で教わりました。あれを忘れた人は泳がせてもらえないんです。
Frowns woefully.
皆さんが楽しんでいるのをプールサイドで指をくわえて見学していなくてはいけないのです。
Right. That must be the reason why she's sitting here watching everyone. The thing is, though, Tsukasa.
はい。なんでしょうか、お兄さん。
You don't have to follow those rules at the beach.
新発見です。
She stares at me in amazement. Well, now you do. Go ahead and play to your heart's content. That's joyful news to her, but for some reason her eyes start to water. Tsukasa?
海にはサメがいるかもしれません。
Huh?
この海にはそれは恐ろしい
She can't swim and
人を
what
食べ
doesn't
ちゃう
want
タイプの大きなサメさんがうようよとしているのかもしれません。
She can't swim and doesn't want to admit it. She believes in so much of a monotone.
私のようなどんくさい子はきっと学校の餌食となること受け合いでしょう。
Tsukasa?
はい。何でしょうか。
Do you not know how to swim?
ごめんなさい。
She immediately drops to the ground and
お兄さんに隠し事をしようだなんて私がおバカでした。
She pleads for forgiveness as she grinds her forehead into the sand.
滑腹ですか？
No, you really don't have to punish yourself for that.
こんないけない私を許してくれるなんてやっぱりお兄さんは神様なのです。
You know what I just realized? Her very, let's say, reverent nature. Whether that comes from her dimension of how she was treated there, from her world, how she was treated there. Maybe that was like a legitimate issue where, like, if she didn't act like this, there would be consequences or something. So it's just become a part of the person. As usual, she overreacts to everything. Though I'm glad that left out any mention of boobies this time. So you can't swim, huh? I suppose we all have things we can and can't do. If you can't swim, though, then where did all that excitement from earlier come from? I think to myself. There are many questions in my mind at the moment. Tsukasa?
はい。何でしょう
The
か。
body trembles, head still buried in the sand. Would you like to learn how to swim?
それはもう
Alright.
マグロさんやサメさんのように泳ぐのをやめた途端に天に召されてしまう程度には水泳に魅了されたいものなのです。
Okay. In that case, why don't I help you practice then? She looks up from her prostrated position.
練習ですか？
Yeah, you'll be able to have a lot more fun here if you can swim. Though you won't be mimicking the way fish swim, needless to say.
お兄さんと泳ぎの練習。
If you want to, though, that's perfectly fine.
はい。いえいえ、私頑張ります。お兄さん、ちゃんと手をつないでいてくださいね。
GG. Yeah, don't worry, I won't. I've got you.
お兄さん、信じています。
Thanks. Try letting go. What Christ? She quickly sinks, bubbles gurgling where her head once was. Tsukasa! Hurriedly grab her hands and pull her back up. Sorry, I didn't think you'd sink in shallow waters. I've heard that humans instinctively know how to stay afloat, so I figured a water level like this wouldn't be a problem for her. She coughs and splutters. You really don't know how to swim at all, huh?
はい。苦手というよりはむしろ私の体は生来泳げるようには設計されていないように思えるのです。
She's a devil fruit user. I think so.
はい。人は放っておいても水に浮くという話をよく聞きますけど。
Yeah, I've heard that too.
私はどうしてだか沈んでしまうのです。
I remember hearing somewhere though that people with a low percentage of body fat are exception to this rule. I guess you're just so thin that you don't float.
Eh?
Really, one of these days I really need to take you out somewhere nice to eat.
はい。
Her eyes flutter as she stares at me in utter confusion. Can't help but feel a prick in my chest.
だけど私もうこの先1週間は塩分摂取しなくても大丈夫そうです。
I'm really sorry, I definitely won't let go again.
練習まだ続けますですか?
You can stop if you want. What's the call?
続けます。
Keeps throwing hell out of my hands.
私お兄さんと一緒に泳げるようになりたいです。
Yeah, that sounds like fun. A nod flashing her a tiny smile. I'm sure you'll get there soon.
Hi!
How about we work on getting you able to properly kick your legs for today's goal?
ものすごく高い目標値なのです。
Don't worry about it. It's fine if you don't meet it. Nobody's here judging you for it. And besides,
それに
I'll be with you holding your hands until you're able to swim.
本当ですか?
Yep. I nod.
了解です。
She nods in response.
私信じています。お兄さんのこと。
I let go.
ひどすぎる裏切り。
She flies around in the water, eventually grabbing onto my swimming trunks. Hey, don't grab those! And slip.
ひどいです。お兄さん。もう離さないって言ってくださったのに。
Stooping down, I begin to look around frantically.
お兄さん?
I seem to have lost my swimming trunks.
誰も喜ばないアクシデントをありがとう。
I guess this is karma. I wasn't trying to tease her out of malicious intent. I was only letting go like people do when helping someone learn to ride a bike, but I guess I've been punished for it. Finally spot my lost trunks, retrieved them, and put them back on.
練習続けるのです。
Huh?
今のでなんだかコツのようなものを掴んだ気がするのです。
Alright, I promise I won't let go this time.
はい。
The fear is clearly visible in her eyes. I swear I won't mess around anymore. Even if only in jest, I'm not too fond of, or somewhat afraid of the idea of losing Tsukasa's trust. Through the course of our practice, Tsukasa began to slowly but surely get the hang of things. Not only has she learned to flutter kick properly, she's even mastered the breaststroke to boot. Tsukasa has always had the latent potential inside her. Her only problem was her lack of knowledge and understanding. However, good job, Tsukasa. Now you'll be able to experience the ocean to the fullest next time we come to the beach.
Hi!
Sumo! Do you know how to breathe properly underwater? She sinks and gurgles, bubbles rising from her mouth. As it stands, Tsukasa still has a ways to go before she's a proficient swimmer. Who should I go talk to next? I want to make a bit of time to spend with everyone if at all possible. Well, I already said that, I would go to Kyo. Are you okay? You're not looking too hot. She seemed fine when I last saw her.
暑い、眩しい、死にそう。
Oh, hey, Doki is streaming. That just spoiled the fact that I opened up YouTube.
What? 暑い。暑くて干からびそう。動いてないのに暑いよ。
And that was the non-distorted one. Oh, the duality of fighting game music is still hilarious. Nice. The sunlight seems to be doing a number on her. So I wanted to help her, end up letting her lie on my lap. Want some cold to drink? Alright. I dig through the cooler box we brought along. They want tea or sports drink.
炭酸はないの?
Soft drinks, not that I see. According to Suzu, drinking too many caffeinated beverages when you're young, you'll cause your bones to dissolve, so we haven't brought any today. Knowing her, she probably just read it in some book and immediately took it as fact.
何か?
Nothing, just talking to myself.
そう?
So what do you want? Tea or flavored sports drinks?
ジュース.
Coming right up. Fetch a bottle from the cooler box. Come on, you gotta sit up if you want a drink.
飲ませて欲しいの.
How? Did you say mouth to mouth? I'm shooting you. She lifts a finger and touches her lips. Just put it away. Don't fucking make me pull it out again.
お兄ちゃんが口
I'm not doing that. She purses her lips.
それじゃいらない。
Thought you didn't feel well? Guess that was a lie?
ここで吐いてもいい?
Please don't. I bow my head.
なんだかこのままじゃ
Yeah.
紫外線で視界になりそう。
Was that on purpose?
あんまり見ないで。
She pleads in embarrassment. I go ahead and pass her the ball. She sits up and chugs the entire thing in a matter of seconds.
よいしょ。
Her head falls back onto my lap.
後から
Yes, what is it?
後からあれ塗ってほしいの。
The what?
このままじゃ本当に明日は日焼けで死骸になっちゃうかも。
Look in the direction that she's pointing. I'm going to put suntan lotion on you.
そう、正解。
Sorry, but I have to decline.
どうして？
What do you mean why? Got one of the girls to do it for you.
妹の体を他の人に触らせてもいいの？
I don't really care.
ひどい。
You're not my sister, Kyo.
そんなことないの。
No, you're not.
ずーっと昔の祖先をたどっていったら、どこかでちょっとくらいは関わっていそうなの。
Well, yeah, because everyone's technically related if you go far enough back.
そうなの。だから、お兄ちゃんは正しく今日のお兄ちゃん。
So you're saying Ayumu is also your real brother, sister, actually. I still don't believe him. As well as, you know, Kana being a real sister, and Suzu being a real sister, and Tsukasa being a real sister, and Mio being a real sister. Actually, scratch that. Probably only Mio from that list, because I'm still very suspicious about the rest of the 3. 4, actually. Let's say 4. Like, I'm suspicious. We know Tsukasa is from a different dimension, so she probably can, unless all the humans in all worlds are descendants of the same person. Anyway, I'm still suspicious of Kana. Still feel like MC and Kana are both from a different dimension, which would also like break the whole that theory. So, and I'm starting to feel like Suzu's not even gonna be human at this point.
とにかく兄弟愛を確かめ合うために塗りっこしよう。
I'm not sure that's a very wholesome expression of brotherly love.
もう何なの？あれもやこれもやって。
I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing? I don't know. Why I'm apologizing? I don't know. That's what it's supposed to be. Who's I go talk to next? I have to go talk to... Wait, no, I'm fucking confused. Hold on. Alright, no skip feature. So I have to fucking load this and just skip the ever-loving fuck out of it. There we go, now I'm actually skipping. Did I just misread that? No, Kana's there. Did you just... Let's go back here again. Maybe the next decision tree. Kana's still here. Why is the last choice Kana locked? Why is the last choice Kana locked? Walk up to the shoreline, curious as to what Kana is doing. What are you doing? Don't necessarily have any problem with it personally, but what she's doing is not something most people her age would be caught doing. You're playing in the sand.
失礼です。遊びなんかではありません。
She's building a fucking future residence with you, which is worrying. You're not?
はい、そうなんです。
Playing as such, she turns around and says,
二人の新居を建築中なんです。
smile on her face is so pure and joyful.
ですね、ここが寝室で、そしてここが玄関で。
She continues piling on sand as she hums to herself jovially. I half want to quip and ask how old she's mentally. But that smile of hers has me spellbound. Truthfully, what does it even matter?
何がですか?
Nothing. Yeah, so what if you're a kid at heart? As long as you're having fun, nothing else matters.
はい、よくわかりませんが、その通りだと思います。
Beaming, she continues building her sandcastle, or sandhouse, I ought to say, close to bringing her sandcastle, or sandhouse, I ought to say, close to
こ
completion.
こがダイニングで、そしてここが子供部屋です。子供は、そうですね、女の子、男の子、男の子の順番で3人が理想的です。
Oh. Take a seat in front of the mountain of sand. Perhaps I'll try tuning myself to a wavelength every now and then. Family of 5, huh?
はい、そうです。5人は仲良しなんです。とってもとっても。
Oh, you think so?
はい。あまりにも娘と息子が可愛いからって手を出してはいけませんよ、父さん。謹慎はいけないと思います。
What on earth are you blabbering on about?
そういういけないことで新聞に載るようなことがあっては末代までの恥ですから。
There are way too many things I want to object to, but first, why do you think I'd engaged in incest with my son?
男の子ですから。
A what? Burly boy?
子じゃなくて子なんです。
What if anything does that change? I'm not even attracted to men in the slightest, to say nothing of incestual aspects.
男の子、知りません？それは歩さんみたいな人のことを言います。
That would be rather tempting.
へえ。
Apparently that was not the right reply. Why are you grimacing at me? You're the one who suggested it.
私、そういうのはどうかって思います。
If he's cute, he's cute. Love don't discriminate.
今のセリフ、決して踏み越えてはいけない何かを超えて、そして認めてはいけない何かを認めちゃった感じがして、非常にまずいんじゃないかって思います。
I wouldn't mind being a father in the future if I had a cute son like Ayumu.
それ、歩さんが聞いたら泣いちゃいそうですよ。
He's not you, he wouldn't cry.
私がいつ泣きましたか？
I don't think you have, actually. As a response, I start absentmindedly adding sand to her creation. She reaches around
もし
bashfully.
かしてこれって
Her cheeks then flush pink.
初めての共同作業ですよね。私たち夫婦の。
Crushed the sand house. Oh no, my hand slipped. I was joking about that, but he fucking did it. The sand collapses with a smash.
わあ！寝室が重点的に壊されてしまいました。二人の愛を確かめ合う予定の寝室が。
Oh darn, the bedroom's gone. Guess we'll have to sleep separately then.
それってもしかして最悪の場合は別室に至りますか？
Yep, and then the marriage stagnated, leading to a tragic divorce. They later realized that, had they not decided to sleep in separate rooms, their marriage would still be intact to this day. Each lived happily ever after the end.
今のにめでたい話がどこか一つでもありましたか？
Why don't you just turn this into a normal sandcastle? Poke a hole in the middle there and say voila.
そんな遊びには興味ありませんけど。
It's no different than what you've been doing.
崇高な物語性が含まれているんです。私の砂山には。
She immediately begins to digitally rebuild the section of sandcastle that ruined. Look, I'm not saying you have to quit, but aren't you gonna swim? We are at the beach and all. If you wanted to do this play with sand, you could have just gone to the sandbox at the neighborhood park.
私、十分楽しんでますが。
Well, you know.
はい、そうなんです。夢は大きくです。
Alright, well, if you're enjoying yourself, that's fine, I guess.
ここに太陽よりも大きな愛で私たちの家を建てるんです。
Why the sun specifically?
わかりません。なんとなく五感が良かったので口にしてしまいました。意味はありません。
Right. You gaze up at the sky. At the end of the day, it just isn't possible for me to understand Connor. Not now, at least. So I'm preparing to take my leave.
ユマさん。
What is it?
私はやっぱり。
Okay. She pats down her sandcastle.
私は料理をしない方がいいですか？
You should stop trying to fucking experiment with it. Huh? Turn around and redirect my attention to her. What do you think, man?
今日のキサラギさんのお弁当、ものすごく美味しかったです。
Here's the thing. Apparently, the pasta you made for the rest was edible. Good, even. However, the moment you tried to put your own fucking spin on things, everything got ruined. Yeah, I completely agree.
はい。ですからやっぱりキサラギさんの言うように適材適所なんでしょうか。私が料理を上手になる必要はないっていうか。
Here's the thing, you should at least be able to, like, cook rudimentary things. You know? Also, almost forgot to mention it. I found something recently. Lychee sparkling cocktail. Was good. I enjoyed it. Almost like a lychee wine, I guess you could call it. I mean,
私の料理は幸せにしたい人を喜ばせることができないんじゃないかっていうか。
well, joking aside, I know that this is something that means a lot to her. I know she didn't intentionally make it bad. I think not, at least.
迷惑をかけるだけならやめた方がいいんじゃないかって思うんです。得意な人に全部任せて。
Maybe. Won't deny the validity of what you're saying. But if you ask me, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking things slowly.
ゆっくりですか?
Yeah, sure it can be quite difficult to master some when you're just plain not good at it. However, it really touches me when you want to try so hard in spite of that for me. For the time being, just progress at your own pace. Go as slow or fast as you want.
私のペースで。
Still kind of confuses me, but you were doing all that because you wanted to make me happy, right?
それは。
If you weren't, then that means I just uttered something incredibly embarrassing, and I kind of get overly self-conscious about these sorts of things.
いいえ、間違っていません。
He shakes her head vehemently.
私はユーマさんに美味しいって言ってもらいたくな。
She bit her tongue. Are you alright? Take hold of her hand and activate Chinku's magic. Does it still hurt?
はい、平気です。
Anyhow, whether you decide to continue pursuing cooking or not, I don't think you should ever beat yourself up over not being good enough. Oh, but remember to taste everything first? As long as you do that, I'll be willing to eat it. I had to muster up to my courage to say that, given the trauma her cooking gave me, because I wasn't able to enunciate my words clearly. She hangs her head pensively.
私、ユーマさんの言うように、ゆっくりだけど、頑張ってみようかと思います。
Plot twist, her route is going to have like nothing to do with any like major plot revelations or like her promise with him. The entire route is just her slowly but surely learning to cook, and the route finale is her making an acceptable meal. Right there.
そばで見ていてくれますか?
If you'd like me to, then sure.
はい、ありがとうございます。
She smiles at me and I smile back. Even if only by a teensy tiny bit, I feel like I've gotten closer to her through this conversation. And that makes me genuinely happy.
おーい!
Suzu calls out from beside the parasol where she stands.
みんな、ちょっとこっち来て!
Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Everybody migrates to the parasol from their various spread out places. Oh yeah, you can actually see the pants now. Already, wrong button. That's the one. Oh yeah. What's this about?
あのね、せっかく海に来たんだから、みんなで楽しめることをしようかなって思って。
That sounds nice.
でしょ? お姉さん気が利いてるよね.
For sure?
なんだよ。そのそっけない態度は何なんだよ。
She grumbles and purses her lips in anger.
ま、いいけどさ。
So, what are we doing?
スイカ割りをしようかと思います。
Why that of all things? I mean, like, impressive that you think that your thighs can do that, but why? Oh, you mean with a stick? That's boring.
なぜってそれはなんでだろう。定番だから?
I suppose so.
そうだよ。これはもう海といえばイコールで直結されちゃう程度にはお約束なんだよ。いつだってもうそんなのは古くて誰もやっちゃいねえよって思うようなことがむしろ熱いんだってば。
Okay.
なんだよゆうくん、ノリが悪いな。
I am though. I'm super pumped.
とにかくドキドキワクワクスイカ割りだ。
Then takes out the bags you got from the greengrocers on the way here and rummages through it.
いっちょ、夏をレトロに満喫しようじゃないか。
Hold on a second. If memory serves me, inside that bag is a watermelon.
さあ、いっちょ、やったろうぜ。
She pulls the round fruit from the bag and hoists it up into the air.
一番先にこいつをかち割るのは誰でしょうか。なんだよ、みんなしてしらけた顔しちゃってさ。いえ、違うんです。お姉さん。ん？何かな？それ、スイカじゃなくてメロンです。
Suzu looks over at the object in her hand.
あらまあ、本当だ。
Her eyes widen in surprise, to recall correctly. Think back to the conversation that took place between Suzu and the greengrocer.
いや、もうかってる？海に行くから、それくださいな。
After greeting him, she gestures vaguely towards the counter. You just walk down without even bothering to check what's inside the bag. You took it from the greengrocer while chatting away with Tsukasa.
それは。
She flinches.
海に行くからそれちょうだいって言えば、だいたい分かってくれるかなって思って。
Right.
ゆうくんも気がついたなら言ってくれればいいのに。
While you're pointing at the regular melon, you didn't say anything, so I thought that is what you wanted.
お疲れ様でした。
Kyo didn't pull her punches with that one. What in the hell is with this thing? Suzu complains in bafflement before hoisting the melon up in the air again.
それじゃあ、スイカ改めメロン割りだ。
She earns one round of applause from Tsukasa. Ooh, golly, this sounds like so much fun.
ゆうくんはあれだよね。
And so what? She looks at me with contempt.
司が動くと乗りやすいよね。
Do I?
スイカじゃなくてメロン割りするんですよね。あう、やるよ。こうなりゃもう割れれば何でもいいかなってさ。相手はメロンだから割りじゃなくて潰しが似合うって思うの。メロン潰しだ。おう、ぐしゃっといこう、ぐしゃっと。食べられる程度に。その通りですね。
Tsukasa voices her agreement all while staring excitedly at the melon being held up high in the air by Suzu.
ところで、メロンというのは美味しいものなのでしょうか。
Well, yeah.
甘いぞ。美味しいぞ。甘い。美味しい。ジュルリ。それじゃあ、これを割った人に一番大きくて美味しいところを食べられる権利をあげちゃうことにしようか。お兄さん。
Her gaze flits towards me. Yeah?
私、頑張ります。
Good luck.
はい。そしてお兄さんに一番美味しいところをどうぞって思います。
I appreciate it, but you should take it for yourself.
でも、いつもお世話になっているので、ほんのささやかなご恩返しっていうか。
In any case, she looks raring to go.
そういうわけで、じゃんけんで順番を決めようか。恨みっこなしということで。
Are you definitely going to complain? In the end, the person who won the prize of the biggest, juiciest part of the melon was Mitsukasa. Imagine, actually, you know what? That might actually be the case. What if the winner of who gets the watermelon is decided by whose route you're gonna end up on? What if that's the case? That would actually be hilarious. Like, would be really fucking funny, wouldn't it? Like, really fucking funny. So, which does lead me to the hypothesis that when Shiku's route comes around, it's either going to be Suzu that wins or Ayumu. I don't think it's gonna be the MC actually. Wanna split with me, Tsukasa? Today must be my lucky day. The colorful world. Man, it's already this late. Sun had begun to set before I realized it. School days always go by at a snail's pace, but when I'm doing something like this, the time just seems to fly by. That is a very pretty background.
相対性だな。
You see? A nod in meek acceptance, though I don't actually understand. I gotta get started on dinner once we get back. Spur of the moment decision, I began to pick up the trash off the beach, and I've just finished collecting the last piece.
随分と模範的だ。
Yes, I do love and care about this town. I walk back towards the parasol and call out to everyone to inform them that it's time to go. Huh? Why is it so quiet? Finding it out, I received no responses. I walk closer to investigate. Oh, in which I find them all sprawled out beneath the parasol, sound asleep.
遊び疲れたのかな。
Probably.
ユーマ、どうした？
Do you know where I put my phone? Ah, here it is. Great. Still got plenty of battery left too. For once in my life, I didn't forget to bring my cell phone with me. I remembered it for one specific reason. I was thinking of taking a commemorative group photo. Perfect. That's a nice photo. I think I'm actually going to make it my phone background. That way it'll probably be easier for me to get in the habit of bringing it with me when I go out.
どうしたんだ？
I was just trying to figure out how to change the background on my phone.
司のことをどうのと言えないな。ユーマも十分携帯に疎い。
You're absolutely right. With Shinku's guidance, I managed to successfully change my wallpaper to the picture I just took. Alright, there we go. Looks perfect. Now, while I would love to use this picture as the thumbnail, it doesn't really have a good place to put the number. Like, no matter in which corner I put the number, someone is going to be covered. So I'm just use the chibi instead, because the chibi has a nice spot over up in the left-hand corner. It's perfect. Hey, wake up, everyone! Time to go home. After they've all woken up, we pack our things and set off back towards the dorm. Huh? Being tired after the long day, I was getting ready for bed and came out to the dining room for a quick glass of water, only to spot something. What's this? 2 rice balls and plastic wrap are sitting on a plate atop the table. I wonder whose these are.
さあ、ラップをしてあるってことは、誰かが食べる予定でもあるんじゃないかな。
Maybe it's Suzu's dinner?
かもしれないな。ユーマ？
I think I'm kind of hungry at the moment.
さっきご飯食べたばかりじゃないか。
Yeah, and it was Mio's cooking, so it was really delicious.
そうか。
Gotta give props. She cooked for us, even though she was no doubt just as tired as the rest of us.
それなのにまだ食べるのか？
I'm debating it.
太っちゃうぞ。
Yeah, I won't deny I probably will, but the biggest problem at hand is that I don't know who these belong to.
そうだな。とりあえず冷蔵庫に入れておくのはどうだ？
That's probably the best thing to do. Pick up the plate of rice balls. As a slip of paper placed beneath it. A note.
何々？ご自由にどうぞ。だってさ。
Find a little odd. I've gone out of their way to do this in a while.
そう。でもこれは食べちゃってもいいんじゃないか？
Yeah, it does say help yourself, and hey, it's not like a single rice ball is gonna make me fat. Unwrap one and take a huge bite. Oh. It's pickled plum.
そうか。
She forces a strained
美味しい
smile.
か？
Yeah, a nod. Really good.
本当ですか？
I kinda, Hearing a voice from behind me, I turn around.
今のは本当ですか？
Kana's hiding herself behind the dining room entrance, poking her face out and peering at me stealthily. Kana.
ユーマさん、今言ったこと、本当ですか?
No, it wasn't. But does that mean? Look at the rice ball that I took a bite from. Did you make these?
はい、私が作りました。
He trots over to me, eyes sparkling.
美味しかったですか?
Yeah, so you made it, huh?
はい。今日、ユーマさんが私のペースで行こうと言ってくれたので、それなら、まずは簡単なものからと思って、おにぎりを作ってみました。
Oh, okay. Take another bite. Yeah, it's definitely good. Kana, are you okay? The huge stockpile of pent-up energy explodes as she starts yelling and jumping for joy.
大成功です。
Yeah, I guess you did. Was it really that much of a challenge, though?
はい。
She nods earnestly, then
ユーマ
says,
さんが美味しいって言ってくれるために、口に出せないようなことをいろいろしたい気持ちをぐっとこらえるのが大変でしたから。
Right! Good for
は
you!
い、そうなんです。お塩の代わりに重曹でしたっけ？あれを使ったらもっと美味しくなるかなって思ったりしたんですけど。
Today really is my lucky day. I kinda had this thought last time when you made dinner for us all.
はい。
We know you're fully capable of producing delicious food when you rein in those desires. So at least in my opinion, I'd say that you've already reached a proficient level. She managed to make a delicious pasta dish for everyone after all. She's likely even better cook than she gives herself credit for. But if you keep striving to improve, just like you did when making those rice balls, I'm sure eventually you'll...
そうですね。ユーマさん以外の方に作る料理は、少なくとも普通に食べられるようには作れる自信ができました。
Why am I the exception?
これはあれです。愛情という名のスパイスなんです。
I figured you'd say something along those lines. That aside, however, you just can't help yourself but take extra care when fixing my food specifically.
はい。
She nods.
それが一番大変なんです。私の場合。
Right.
だけど今回、おにぎりくらいならいろいろしなくても我慢できるってわかりました。
Good for you.
愛されてるって時々辛いよな。
Shinku. You're smiling.
そうかな。
Anyway. Thanks, Kana. Whoops. Flip my hand on her head. You did a good job. Don't think anyone would object to that. Tears begin to well in the corner of her eyes.
これは違います。
Yeah, I know. Rub her head. Don't cry. Can't believe how happy you are about this.
私もこんなに嬉しいなんて思いませんでした。
You didn't. Throw up a strange smile.
これからも私、ユーマさんに褒めてもらえるように頑張ります。
Nice. Makes me really happy. Truly and honestly. One thing though, Kana.
はい。
There's nothing wrong with being enthusiastic and wanting to give 110%, but just remember this.
だけど、
Take your time.
はい。
She beams.
ゆっくり、ゆっくり頑張ります。
She nodded and proceeded to eat the rice balls together.
それはそうとユーマさん。
Yeah, she watched him, so she saw him talking to Shinku. Yeah?
今さっき誰と話してたんですか？
What?
私のおにぎり発見してからずっと独り言言ってましたけど。
Oh. Don't worry about that. Can't think of any other excuse. Let's get to today's diary entry.
お、今日はなんだかやる気だな。
Yeah, tons of fun today.
そうか。それはいいことだって思うよ。やる気になってくれれば私は何でもいいんだけど。
Look at it. Real nice CG, this. I don't know why the number won't fucking go away. There we go. God damn it. Go away number. There we go. decide to be nice. Right, let's do this. Pick up a pen and sit facing the diary book.
Yuma?
Tell me, Shinku. What does this mean?
何が?
It's strange. I've suddenly lost all will to write.
いくらなんでも早すぎるって思うけど。
Let's see. What should I write about today? Maybe it's like literally a fail-safe, quote-unquote, because of whatever is making him forget. Where he, like, it's not even just a problem of he forgets, he loses the will to want to remember. So the moment he's, like, doing something that is for the express purpose of remembering, he just loses the will to do it. Or something. Let's see, what should I write about today?
海に行った。
That I did.
私を置いて。
Well, you came with us.
でも、私は泳いでいないんだ。
Well, obviously you can't swim.
それはそうだけど。
She purses her lips.
今日は一日中ほったらかされた気分なんだ。
I'd do something about that if I could.
それは分かってる。分かってるけど。でも。
Yeah?
ちょっと寂しかったかもって思うんだ。私。
Regardless of whether you were in the wrong or not, you should always apologize in situations like these. I remember Shinku saying something along those lines before. So with that in mind, I quickly lower my head. Sorry, Shinku.
そうか。それなら今日も一晩中話そう。
I feel like I've been baited again. After making quick work of the rest of the diary entry, Shinku and I begin to converse. Anything in particular you want to talk about?
そうだな。
She cocks her head to the side as she broods.
それじゃあ、テストの続きをしようか。
What test?
覚えてないか？ちょっと前に私の力について、ユーマがちゃんと覚えているかどうかテストをしただろ？
Right. I do remember something similar to that. Alright, let's do the test.
うん。思ったより素直で感心だ。
Well, I'm gonna be talking to you all night, so I might as well get this out of the way now.
なるほど。いい心がけだな。
Flashes a faint smile before lifting a finger and explaining.
だけど、今回はテストというより、確認作業だな。
Alright. I mean, that's what a test is. It's to test if you remember what you've learned and are able to apply the knowledge.
ああ。私の姿は、ユーマにしか視認することができない。今更何よって考えただろう。ユーマの中に住んでいる私には、なんとなくそれがわかるんだ。違うかな？
That was.
だろ？
She grins triumphantly.
だけど私は、ユーマにしか見ることのできない霊体であったりと、そういうわけではないんだって思う。
Oh.
ああ、そうなんだ。そして、これは私の憶測だけど。
Contact with the book allows people to see you. Yeah?
私は、ユーマ、
No.
お前の脳の中に住んでいるんだって思う。
It's schizophrenia. Inside my mind.
私は今も、ユーマの目の前にいるように見えているだろうけど。だけど、それはあくまでそのように、私がユーマの脳の視覚野に、目の前のビジョンを取り込む部分に、そう見せているだけ。すべてはこうして会話をしやすいようにとね。
That's an interesting theory. A nod. You said that was a review of things I already know, but I can't recall ever hearing this before.
そうか。それなら初めて話したことかもしれないな。
You don't seem very sure. Although, now to think about it from the way you've been speaking, I feel like you noticed. I feel like you know this is the first time you've mentioned it to me.
そんなことはないって。ユーマも私も半端に記憶がないんだから、こういうこともあるよ。ちょっとした誤差というか、
I've no
そういうの
memory from being from before that day as a child when I woke up in my apartment. I was always told that this at a later point, but Chinku also has lapses in the memories as well, just not as severe as mine. She's never ever actually told me the extent of it though, so I can only make general statements like for such. Anyway, I don't know if I can just overlook this as a little incorrect assumption.
うるさいな。とにかくこうして私がユーマだけに触れることができるのも
Shiku leans her back against me to smell the aroma coming from her soft
ユーマ
hair.
の脳が私に触れられていると誤認しているってことなんじゃないかな。様々な肉体の器官を総動員して、そしてユーマが新しい記憶を持つことができない、あるいは現状日記を書かなければ古い記憶から忘れていってしまうということにつ
I
い
mean,
て
the
も
whole like
私は考えてみたんだ。
illusion thing can be easily proven if you just decide to like have his hand just on her shoulder for an entire time that they're talking. Because if it wasn't an illusion, his arm would start to get tired because he would actually be resting it on something. However, if it was an illusion, his arm would slowly but surely start getting tired because he's fucking holding it out the entire time like this or something.
そうして私なりの持論のようなものを見つけられたけど、
What's your theory?
人間の脳は2人分の記憶を蓄積することができるようにプログラムされてはいないんだ。だけどあくまでもそれは脳機能を平均的に使用していたらということになるんだけれど、
Okay.
要するに私がユーマとこうして一緒にいることでユーマの脳にはとても大きな負荷がかかっているってことなんだろうと思う。だから
Which is why I forget.
そういうこと、2人分の思考や感情、その全てを受け止め続けていればいずれパンクしてしまうから。だから忘れることが最大の機能保全なんだ。脳という器官については。
Oops. Can I ask you a question, Shinku?
なんだ？
What are you even getting at with all this? You said you wanted to review what I already know, but also this doesn't seem anything at all like that.
気が早いな。
She appears grumpy.
今からその話をしようと思ってたのに。
Alright.
私の力を使うとユーマの記憶が失われるっていうルールについての話。
Yeah. I'm sure I used it at least once today, too. Does it have something to do with the theory about you dwelling inside my head? You don't know.
それはわからないよ。私も正解を知っているわけじゃなくて、ただの推論と仮説を並べているだけなんだから。
Right.
ただ、私の力がユーマの記憶を使って引き起こせるという条件を持つなら、一つの可能性として、それは力を使うときに、私がユーマの記憶を食べてしまっているんじゃないかな。あくまでも比喩だよ。だから、ユーマが生きるために必要な全ての記憶をなくしてしまったら、同時にこの力もなくしてしまうのかもしれない。いや、もしかしたら、ユーマが私に関しての記憶をなくしてしまったら、その時点でユーマは力をなくしてしまうのかもしれないけど。どうしてと、ユーマの記憶と私の力の関係性を問われても、その成り立ちを理解していない私には十分な説明ができない。ごめんな。わからないことはわからないと直裁に述べるほかない。それは目の前にある不明確事項に現時点の私が敗北しているということを認めてしまっているようで、あまり好ましい言葉ではないけれど、でもまず事実は事実として認めていかなくちゃいけない。謎は謎。わからないことはわからない。そうしないことには何も前進できない。科学者っていうのはそうやって謎とその回答を積み重ねていくことで、よちよち歩きでえっちらおっちら成長していく人種なんだ。でも私は一発の科学者といって自分に胸を張れるほど立派でいられた自分自身を見つけられないんだけど。それでも私はいつだって科学の目を通してでしか物事を観察できない。そのような人生を送ってきたから。
That's why you assert that you don't know when there's no scientific proof to say one way or another.
そういうこと。自分で言うのも変だけど、 今の私はどのような科学的な説明でも成立できない存在だってことは自分でも分かってるから。
Like everything science went out the window the moment, you know, a library a library that acts as God and power that lets you just heal people comes into the fucking mix.
とにかく今日この話をユーマにしたのは注意してもらいたいことがあったからなんだ。それは私の力のもう一つの効果のことなんだけど、私の力をもう一つの使い方で使ったらユーマの記憶をもっともっとたくさん私は食べてしまうから。だからってはい。
What? I sling open as she pinches my cheeks.
今寝てただろう。
No, it wasn't. I shake my head. I was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
それなら今私が言ったことを復唱できるか？やっぱり聞いてないじゃないか。
You were...
ん？
You were saying how much you loved me, I think? She glares at me, enraged. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
それ
Yeah?
間違ってないけど。
What?
へへん。
She grins cheekily.
この前の仕返しだ。
What did I do before?
いきなり私の水着がどうのって言っただろう。
Come on, that was just...
幽霊に好きとか言われてドキドキするなんて変態だ。
No, I wasn't.
私はユーマの中に住んでるんだから、お前が考えている大体のことは伝わってくるんだ。だけど大丈夫。プライバシーは守ってるから。それくらいの配慮はあるよ。わかるのは感情の機微。そんな程度だ。
Didn't you just say... Didn't you just say that you weren't exactly a ghost?
そうだな。でも今はそう言っておいた方が捉えやすいだろ。
Yeah, I guess. I say, letting out a yawn. I'm sleepy.
ちょっと待って。気持ちはわかるけど、今は重要な話をしてるんだ。だから、もう少しだけ私の話を。
Sorry, Shinko. I know I said I'd stay up all night to with you. I crawl up onto the bed. Promise I'll make up for it some other time. Please just allow me some rest for tonight.
この前も同じようなことを言ってなかったか？
Ugh. My body suddenly stops as I'm wrapping myself in the blanket. Do you want to keep talking some more? He heaves a heavy sigh.
いいよ。今日はもう寝よう。
I'm sorry.
いいんだ。謝らなくてもいい。眠たい目をこすって聞いても、次の日になったら覚えてないかもしれないだろ。
Guess not.
それならちゃんと元気な時に聞いてもらいたいって私も思うから。
Thanks.
うん。
As I lie down and close my eyes, my mind begins to drift off. Oh, I forgot to turn off the lights. Good night.
はあ、おやすみ、ユーマ。
Like always, I feel her fingers brush my forehead.
ユーマ、お前の明日は今日よりもずっと楽しいことに溢れているよ。
Soon thereafter, I begin to dream. Please. That mysterious world where white feathers fall from the sky. Save us from this place. A voice calls to me. Calls me to me? A voice calls to me within this dream. I beg of you, door stuck. There we go. Had to fucking put it in there. Fiend. Start chapter 11. The Beast. Hi. By the way, can someone just tell me what chapter number, at least, the routes start at, usually? Like, you don't need to tell me any kind of fucking chapter name or anything. But you just say, like, usually chapter 13 or something is usually the first chapter of a route or something. Just something like that. anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Just want to say next time, bye bye.